Subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get all notification.
Hello students, in the previous video we discussed about the two types of RNA, which is rRNA and mRNA. Now let's take a look on the third type of RNA, which is tRNA. तो अब हम बात करते हैं tRNA के बारे में. So let's discuss the tRNA. tRNA as the names T stands for transfer RNA. तो इसका जो नाम है वो है transfer RNA. It's known as transfer RNA. But अगर इसके हम और नामों की बात करें ना, it has some more names also. It is also known as adapter RNA. Adapter RNA. Adapter RNA क्यों कहते हैं? Because it's binds with the amino acids. It's this protein, this RNA involved into the protein synthesis process, जहाँ पे ये required amino acids को अपने साथ bind करवा के लेके जाता है protein synthesis की site पे. That's why it is known as adapter RNA. This RNA is the smallest RNA out of all these RNAs. It's the smallest RNA, and this RNA is also known as soluble RNA. Soluble RNA. Because this RNA can be dissolved into the sodium chloride solution. Dissolve हो जाता है, that's why it is known as soluble RNA also. This RNA is single-stranded RNA. Like other RNAs, this RNA is also single-stranded RNA. But what happens in this RNA? There is something special. Some nitrogenous bases of one strand, they make bond with each other. Nitrogenous base हैं जो एक ही strand के हैं, they make bond with each other and they make a special type of structure. This structure is known as clover leaf structure. So in this RNA, the important structure which is found is known as clover leaf structure. जैसे कि हमने देखा था mRNA की भी एक पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रक्चर होती है, tRNA की भी एक स्ट्रक्चर हम यहाँ पे डिस्कस करेंगे, बट rRNA की कोई स्ट्रक्चर नहीं थी. This structure, the shape of this tRNA is known as clover leaf. That is very important point. The most of the time the question is asked in the exams that which RNA is found in the form of clover leaf shape. So answer is tRNA. तो tRNA जो है वो क्लोवर लीफ शेप बनाता है. कैसे बनाता है? क्योंकि एक ही स्ट्रैंड के RNA जो नाइट्रोजन बेस है वो आपस में बॉन्ड बना लेंगे. They will make pairing with each other and it gives the shape of clover leaf. So let's draw the structure of this tRNA and then we will discuss this complete structure. तो जो clover leaf structure है वो कैसे है? इसके अंदर कुछ loops form होते हैं. So we will discuss about all these loops. It should be circular जैसा हम ड्रॉ करते हैं. Okay, this is the structure of tRNA. This structure is known as clover leaf structure. इसे हम clover leaf structure कहते हैं. Let's see what are the important parts of this structure. इस structure के अंदर हम देख सकते हैं कि it has two ends. This end is 3' end and this is the another end which is the 5' end. So one strand is there. एक ही strand है जो इस तरीके से आपस में loop बना रहा है by making the bond between the nitrogenous base. Nitrogenous base के बीच में bond हुआ है. Strand एक ही है. That's why it has only two ends, 3' end and 5' end. At the 3' end, it has the free OH group. 3' है तो free OH तो present होगा ही. तो यहाँ पे होता है free OH group. And at the end, the nitrogen base which are present at this 3' end is CCA. These are the nitrogen bases which are present at the 3' end. Okay. Now let's take a look onto the different loops or different sites which are present in this tRNA. In this tRNA, we can see that this site, this 3' end, this site is known as amino acid binding site. This site is known as amino acid binding site. इसे हम amino acid binding site कहते हैं क्योंकि ये वो साइट है जहाँ पे अमाइनो एसिड्स बाइंड होंगे. tRNA की जब हम फंक्शन की बात करें, इसका काम क्या है? ट्रांसफर RNA है. क्या ट्रांसफर कर रहा है? इट इज ट्रांसफरिंग अमाइनो एसिड. प्रोटीन जो है इट्स अ पॉलीपेप्टाइड स्ट्रक्चर विच इज नोन एज पॉलीमर्स ऑफ अमाइनो एसिड्स। प्रोटीन के लिए अमाइनो एसिड्स की जरूरत है, वो अमाइनो एसिड्स कौन लेके जाएगा प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस की साइड पे राइबोसोम तक जहाँ पे प्रोटीन फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है। उन अमाइनो एसिड्स को रिक्वायर्ड कोडोन के अकॉर्डिंग जो इंफॉर्मेशन डीएनए से मिली है उस इंफॉर्मेशन के अकॉर्डिंग रिक्वायर्ड अमाइनो एसिड्स को प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस साइट तक ट्रांसफर करने का काम करते हैं टीआरएनए। And these tRNAs are made up of different amino acids. हर अमाइनो एसिड के लिए अलग तरीके का tRNA फॉर्म होता है, but there is no tRNA for the stop codons. हम स्टॉप कोडॉन्स के बारे में भी पढ़ेंगे when we discuss about the genetic codes. But स्टॉप कोडन के लिए कोई भी tRNA नहीं होता, but all amino acids has their tRNA जो उनके साथ बाइंड होकर जाएगा। कैसे बाइंड होता है वो भी जस्ट हम अभी करने वाले हैं। So this is the site where the amino acids get bind. यहाँ पे बाइंड होकर अमाइनो एसिड्स प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस की साइट पे पहुंचेंगे एंड देन दे विल जॉइन विद द राइबोसोम्स जो एमआरएनए के साथ राइबोसोम अटैच है प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस के लिए, वहां जाके ये रिलीज हो जाएंगे टू मेक द प्रोटीन। इस तरीके से एक पॉलीपेप्टाइड स्ट्रक्चर बनती है। तो दिस साइट एट द 3' एंड इट इज नोन एज अमाइनो एसिड बाइंडिंग साइट। इसे हम बोलते हैं अमाइनो एसिड बाइंडिंग साइट। So this is about this side. Now let's come on to the another loop. This loop is known as T loop. इसे हम बोलते हैं T loop, and this T loop work as a ribosome recognition site. But it will recognize the ribosome. Ribosome recognition site. It will work as a ribosome recognition site. Okay, this is about this loop. This is known as T loop, and here this structure which we are seeing here, this structure is known as extra arm. It is known as extra arm. The function of this extra arm is not known. तो यहाँ पे हम इसके function की कोई बात नहीं कर रहे। And this side, this loop is known as D loop. This is known as D loop. एक और नाम भी हो सकता है इस loop का, that is DHU loop. इसे हम DHU लूप भी बोल सकते हैं। DHU हमने क्यों बोला है? दैट इज फॉर डाइहाइड्रोक्सीयूरेसिल। इट इज फॉर डाइहाइड्रोयूरेसिल। It is for dihydrouracil because dihydrouracils are get attached here. That's why it is known as DHU or D loop. This is the site where the enzyme, the important enzyme which is required for protein synthesis is amino acid synthetase enzyme. ये उस enzyme की binding site है. So this is the site where the enzyme amino acid synthesis get bind here. Now let's come on to the next loop that is known as anticodon binding site. That is very important thing to understand. Anticodon site और anticodon loop हम बोल रहे हैं. Why we are calling it anticodon site? Because this is the site where the amino acid according to the information given by the DNA it gets joined. Suppose what happens, let's try to understand it with the help of one example. This is the mRNA. This is the mRNA which has a codon. mRNA के ऊपर information है codon की form में. Suppose it has codon AUG. Codon is a triplet form जहाँ पे nitrogenous base एक 3 form में 3 numbers में present होते हैं and they code for a particular amino acid that is known as codon. So mRNA जो है यहाँ पे इस codon है that is AUG. AUG की form में यहाँ पे एक codon है. This tRNA will come and read this codon. tRNA आएगा इस कोडोन को रीड करेगा. If it match with इस एंटीकोडोन साइट, अगर ये इसके साथ मैच करेगा, for matching here what should be? किस तरीके से मैचिंग होगी? The complementary nitrogenous base should be there. So here what should be there? The U adenine की जगह thymine होता है, but here we are talking about the RNA, so no thymine here. The uracil will be there. So UAC will be there. So if the UAC will be there, then it can be joined with each other. It can identify this codon, and according to this codon, the amino acid that code for this AUG will bind at the anti amino acid binding site. इस site पे amino acid bind हो जाएगा. So in this way, it can bind with the codon, and this site is known as anticodon binding site or anticodon loop. So this is about the tRNA. हमने tRNA की स्ट्रक्चर देखी है. This tRNA is found in the form of clover leaf shape, and this shape is formed due to the impairing of nitrogen base in a single strand. Single strand के अंदर ही nitrogen base की pairing हो रही है, तो इस तरीके की structure form हुई है. The important sites which are present at this tRNA, this is the T loop which is ribosomal or ribosome recognition site बोलेंगे. This is the extra arm. The means exit function of this extra arm is not known. This site is anticodon loop. Anticodon loop, it joins with the codon, or it's read the codon which are present onto the mRNA, and according to this codon, the required amino acid get bind here. This site is known as amino acid binding site, which is present at the 3' end of the ribosome. And this is the 5' end, and this loop is known as G loop or DHU loop. DHU loop because it has dihydrouracil or uridine. Dihydrouridine is there. That's why it is known as DHU loop or D loop. And this is the site where the enzyme amino acid synthetase get bind. This is the binding site of this particular enzyme. So this type of structure of the tRNA is known as clover leaf structure. And this tRNA is also known as adapter RNA. अब समझ में आया होगा हमने adapter क्यों बोला है, क्योंकि ये adapt कर रहा है, ये bind कर रहा है amino acids को अपने साथ, and then they are carrying this amino acid at the site where the protein synthesis process is going on. तो वहाँ पे protein synthesis की process में they are playing very important role. So here we discuss the 3 important types of rRNA. We discussed rRNA, we discussed mRNA, and then we discussed the tRNA. These are the some main type of RNA. उसके अलावा भी कुछ होते हैं, कुछ मॉडिफिकेशन होते हैं, जैसे हेट्रोजेनस RNA हम पढ़ सकते हैं, जेनेटिक RNAs भी हो सकते हैं. जेनेटिक RNAs are the RNA which work as a genetic material. Like in some viruses where the RNA is working as a genetic material, there we can call it genetic RNA. These RNA can be work as some enzyme also, that is known as ribozymes, and this is the catalytic properties of this RNA. So here that's all about the types of RNA. In the next video we will discuss how DNA and RNAs are different or similar with each other.